Good, I'm thinking it's afternoon. Hazel and I are relaxing today. The contractor starts again tomorrow. Yay! And I'll let y'all know what he's going to be doing. What I'm going to talk about today is working out, the gym. Now, I started working out when I was 30. And the reason that I started working out is because some of my husband's friends told me, you know, you wouldn't be quite so skinny and bony if you worked out. And we had a good laugh about that. But the truth of the matter was, y'all, I was very skinny and very bony. I was 5 foot 7 inches tall and I weighed 103 pounds. So that's pretty thin. So I was thinking about that, but what really made me interested in it was he said, you need to up your calorie intake. And I said, well, I cook all the time, I eat. And my husband said, well, you don't eat very much. So this guy said, well, for a while until you can get your weight built up, eat things like French fries, drink milkshakes, badoing. That's all he had to say. So anyway, I started going to the gym on base. It's free. And they have very well appointed gyms. I mean, there's not much in a military gym that they are missing. And this one particular gym even had a big sauna room. Now, I'm not big on being sweaty and hot, but I tell you what, it sure does open up your pores and it actually makes you feel better after you get out, of course. But anyway, I started working out and it wasn't long and I met this military chick. And she and I got to be friends and we would do our workouts and then we would go to the Taco Bell that was down the street. But that was okay for me because I was pretty underweight. So anyway, I started lifting weights. And of course, I started small, 5 pound dumbbells. Then I worked up to 8 pounds. And then I worked up to 15 pounds. Um, it took me about 6 months. But then I really started seeing a lot of definition. That was exciting. And when you see those changes in your body, when you see your you actually get biceps and triceps and your quads get strong. And now the least favorite thing, y'all, were calf exercises. I don't know. I didn't like them. But now I started getting on machines. And one of my favorite ones is you sit in a seat. What is that? I don't have any fruit. Okay, so I'm a fruitcake. But anyway, you sit in this seat and then you put your feet up on this big platform and you push and let go. And you do it slowly, especially on the backing up. I loved that. And now, for most of us, our lower bodies are much stronger than our upper bodies. And so, my husband, after we had been in California for a little while, he went overseas. And so I started sending him pictures. And he was like, dang, girl, you're going to be able to beat me up when I get home. So we had a lot of fun with that. But you know what? I worked out pretty consistently 4 or 5 times a week. It was awesome. I felt so good. Your body releases endorphins, which are the happy things, and you feel so much better physically and emotionally, mentally. You're so strong, and it is so good for you. And they say, even if you are a senior, weight bearing exercises are so good for you. They're good for your bones. Now, if I had some machines or a machine at home, I believe I would use them. But we let things like being self conscious stop us from going to a public gym. And I'm one of those people. I don't know why I feel that way. I mean, I used to go all the time. Um, I don't know if it's getting older and you feel, flabby. Hey, you can wear some of those spandex workout things that I'm telling you, they hold everything in and nothing shakes. But still. But the last time I worked out seriously, I was about 6 months pregnant with my youngest. So I was 40. Then I was starting to get too big. I always got big fast with my babies, and I gained a lot of weight. Luckily, I lost it very easy. Not quite as easy with the second one, but still easy. And but I was busy at my job, y'all. Managing an apartment community is not quite as easy as a lot of people think. It's not just showing and renting apartments and taking rents. There's a whole lot more to it. But I loved my job. And then when my baby was born, December 21st, I almost had a Christmas baby. But I was so busy. I was single. I had the apartment community to run. Um, I tried to have a little bit of social life. Um, I was just busy. So I stopped. Um, for any of y'all that are able at all, I would encourage you. Now, y'all, I could sit here and say, okay, when the cottage is all done, I'll move the coffee table into the kitchen, I'll have some space, and I'll start doing some workout. Y'all, I am not even going to fib about that. Now, would I love to do it? Yes. And they say that if you do something, if you can make yourself do it for at least 2 weeks, you can develop better habits. Maybe we'll do a little challenge. But I do know from personal experience that it can make you feel amazing. I know without a doubt it would make me feel better. It would be better for my back. It would be better for everything. Um, Endurance is something that is so awesome to build up. Just better endurance, more energy. We could all use some of that. Now, when I was young, I was the Energizer Bunny on speed. I mean, you could not slow me down. But that doesn't last. And neither does the condition of our bodies. But you know what? Even if people, now when my granddad was in, uh, one of those homes, they're expensive and you still have your own little apartment, but they provide meals, they have all these activities. They used to have chair exercises. And so they had some exercises, that you could do not in a chair. But even if you are in a chair, even if you're in a wheelchair, you can do a little bit of exercising. You can use some uh, small cans of vegetables to use, to do some exercises, these kind of things to build up your upper body. Um, it's hard to have motivation, y'all. I know that better than anybody. I take things in spurts. I'll get this thing and then I'll hyper focus on it for a while. I it's not like it's not like in the old days where you just, boy, you were Johnny on the spot. Now I'm Deb on the cot. Oh my gosh, that rhymed. Um, let me tell you, that doesn't happen to me a lot. But maybe, y'all, maybe we can do a little bit of a challenge and maybe we can motivate and encourage each other. They say that it's always good to have a workout buddy and that you encourage each other and that you push each other. Um, so perhaps we will do that. But I hope you're having a very nice, relaxing Sunday. And I'm excited for tomorrow. And I am so very thankful, y'all, for my shower. Oh my goodness, it is awesome. So, do something fun today. I went out and got a piece of pumpkin bread this morning. No Starbucks, trying to be a little more frugal. But do something fun no matter what it is. I picked up some cute little things from the dollar store the other day to maybe decorate something with. You can get the cutest, cheapest stuff at the dollar store. Everything there is not good, but they do have a lot of cute stuff. Um, Y'all know what I mean. You go to the dollar store. Bye, y'all. Talk to you later.